It's Wednesday. I hope that this live finds you guys really in the holiday spirit. So if you are new here or I invited you to the group or someone else did, hello and welcome. My name is Aubrey Warwick and I am a transformation coach, TV fitness expert, bikini pro, as well as the owner of a pole dancing studio in Greensburg, Pennsylvania called Fitness Envy. So just like you, I wear many hats, but my job, my passion, my career, my focus is helping women fall in love with who they see in the mirror. So the mailman's coming. Okay. So again, every Wednesday I go live for a little bit to hopefully add some value into your life and rekindle a spark, some motivation in your world. And if you have not already participated in my Perfect 10 free fitness, nutrition, and mindset coaching program, guess what? It's coming back. January 14th. You'll be getting emails. I'll get some reminders, maybe even some DMs. And really, even if you have started this program or maybe it just wasn't the right time, I'd love for you to continue to do it because repetition is the mother of all skill. And it is really important that we take time through the course of our year to do things that tighten us up a little bit, clean up the diet, improve our health, and then we can let our hair down a little bit like this season right here. So today's talk is the number one thing that I'm gonna recommend you stop doing right now over the holidays. There's 8 days left to Christmas, 8 days left, or there's more than that, sorry. And then New Year's is just around the corner. So I'm also going to gift to you my holiday harmony checklist that I talked with my Envision participants last night on their Zoom call. Okay, so I digress. The number one thing that you need to stop doing right now, and I clap my hands because think of that as like just slapping you in the face, right? Like stop this now, and it's going to help draw your attention to this one thing. And this one thing is to stop saying this word. It starts with an S, and it's the word should. We say, well, I should have went to the gym. I should not have eaten that cookie. I should have soda water instead of the Cosmopolitan. And we go round and round. And the reason why I know that this is common this is present with you because it's present with me. And we can should ourselves to death. But did you know that when we say the word should in front of something, we are actually low-key shaming ourselves? And what this results in is that it exudes the lowest vibratory emotion on our emotional scale. So it's really low, it's really dark and deep, and we continue to shame ourselves. So see if you can, oops, I actually slapped myself in the face that time, that you can clap your hands and just stop that word should in front of fill in the blank. Now, if you don't believe me, I want to call your attention to a Japanese scientist who did an experiment back in the 90s. His name is Dr. Masaru Emoto. And it's easy to remember his last name because Emoto reminds me of the word emotion. And it's ironic that he did this experiment with water. You can do a quick Google search and look him up. Just put Dr. Emoto water experiment. Now on this water experiment, what he did very specifically was he would say kind words to water that were in these little vials, and he would freeze these vials so that he could examine the water crystals under microscopes. And so he put in one vial like the word love, the one joy, and then these other vials were like disgust, I hate you, that sort of thing. And he would talk to these vials every day. What he realized, and I'm not sure the duration of time to be honest, actually I need to dive deeper into the experiment as I'm thinking about it, is that the water crystals that were braced in love actually form these perfect symmetrical snowflakes. The water crystals that were talked to in a negative way, and also he did sound too. So there was like sound vibration with like classical music, and then the sound vibration with like hardcore, like death metal music. right? So with those crystals that he would talk negatively to, with those different vibrations, the snowflake crystals looked very disrupted. And so he proceeded to do this with things like plants. And you can even try this yourself. How do you talk to a plant, right? The plant never does anything wrong to you, but do you talk to plants? And that energy that you put out, I want you to think of it's like your own personal Wi-Fi or electricity. You can't see Wi-Fi, but you know it exists. You can't see electricity, typically, but you know it exists. So the energy that you are putting out is going to create some type of a wave. So I think it's an important reminder. You might be saying, well, duh, Aubrey, I know that. But I want you to recognize that when you can start to detach from the word should, you can start to detach from shame. And this is going to be so much easier to look at yourself in the mirror with love and acceptance, especially as we go into a new year, as we feel the energy is upon us. We're all really excited to have this quote unquote fresh start because the new year feels a certain way, right? We want to continue to ascend and grow. So without further ado, let's get to the good stuff. So take some notes. Sorry I say so much. All right. This is my 8-day holiday harmony checklist. And I'm going to move through this pretty quickly. And I'm hoping that this is a good thing for you. Number 1, start your day off with some lemon water. I'm not going to give you the protocol because that's imperfect 10. Number 2, after your lemon water, have a fruit smoothie. Don't add a bunch of stuff to it. Keep it simple. Something that's light that helps to fuel your brain, wake you up, give you some glucose that you can tackle your day. Number 3, in the afternoon and early evening, have protein-packed meals of anywhere between 25 to 50 grams of protein. If you get to the 50 mark, guess what? Out of those 2 meals, you get 100 grams of protein a day. You can't beat it. Keep it simple. Number 4, in the 8 days till Christmas, set your phone alarm for 20 minutes and just move your body consistently for 20 minutes. Go outside on a winter walk, or in our case, kind of like a wet spring day right now in Western Pennsylvania. Number 5, hydration. You know, did your mom or your grandma ever tell you to get 8 glasses of water in a day? They were onto something. So 8 glasses of water a day, that magical number equals half of a gallon. That's 64 ounces. Now, if you could get that in during a day, you can improve your metabolism up to 3%. You might notice less inflammation, more energy, and greater satiety, and it's free. Okay, number 6, this is a big one, is mindful treat savoring. Being mindful. This is where you don't want to say, well, I shouldn't have that, Buckeye. It's a matter of, no, you're a big girl. You can make your decisions. Do you want it or not? Do you need it or not? I used to live under the rule of thumb when I would, if I wanted to purchase something when I was in my 20s out of college. If I needed it, I would buy it. If I just wanted it, I would not. So this is a technique that you can apply to your treats as well. Number 7 is daily counting your blessings or gratitude journaling. That's a good one. Because sometimes we can be around the in-laws or family members, I should say, not just the in-laws, the regular family members, and we can get really stressed, right? So flip that script and see. I challenge you, I double dog dare you if you could find a really good quality about someone who just makes the hair stand up on the back of your neck. And number 8, this is my biggest one. Could you guys help keep me accountable for this one? The number 8 on my list, and the 8th day to Christmas, holiday harmony checklist, is honoring your sleep and self-care ritual. So the sleep ritual, setting a bedtime and a cool down time. This is one that I've been practicing. Like 9 o'clock is a hard stop time at Casa Pork de Steven. And we start to cool it down. Electronic devices off, changing the lighting. We talk in a softer tone, no yelling, that sort of thing. I have caffeine-free herbal tea. I got the whole thing. I got my orange oil going in my diffuser. All the things to help get good quality sleep. Did you know that lack of sleep consistently is the number one cause of fatty liver disease? You might say, well, Aubrey, I'm not going to get fatty liver. If you have had trouble losing weight, if you've noticed yourself having weight gain, sleep could be an issue for you. Okay, that is all for now. I wanted to keep this brief and also very direct. Please drop me in the comments a star emoji so that I know that you listened to this. I'm still trying to figure out, guys, how you can, it says like sending stars. I don't even know. I keep trying that, but drop me the star emoji. I don't think my feature works. It says that I can use it, but anyway, let's see. I'm gonna press this. Enable stars for this live. Okay, I don't know. All right, see if you can hit that. All right, guys, I hope that you have, if I don't talk to you before Christmas, or if I don't see you, I hope you have a very Merry Christmas, very safe holiday season, and that when I see you, I don't hear that S word out of your mouth. And you can hold me accountable too. Ciao, everybody.